Hello. Hey, it's Cherry. Hi, Cherry. Hi, hi, hi. How you doing, Cherry? Yay, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're feeling better, because I know you've been sick, but you did say earlier today you were starting to feel better, you know? Much less sick. Not running the fever, which is fantastic. Hey, and it's the Pork and Beans! Hi, hi! It's Nori, Solvi, and Ika. The triple threat.
Hi, Cherry.
Yeah, hi, Cherry. Deborah's got it right. And yeah, cute room. Thank you, thank you. Would you believe that I actually bought this off a booth? This was not even custom made. I just paid like $5 for it. I think that's pretty wicked. Alright, so first, shout out for Cherry, because she's someone that I came across recently, and I've been really enjoying her stuff. She's comfy, she's very say-so, she's a great singer, she can even dance. Like, I highly recommend you check her out. And then, I also just want to mention Pork and Beans. I can't shout them out at the moment. Can only have one active at a time because... Ugh, pooey. Cat hair. Because Twitch is stinky like that, but... Pork and Beans is a couple. We have Nori, who does amazing rigging. We've got Solvi, who does some pretty banging tunes. And then they've got little Ika, their darling little daughter, who is so precious I want to give her all the candy. Yeah. Now, I don't know. I mean, I haven't gotten her candy, but I'm gonna be like those grandparents who come, they pick up the child, they give them, like, the biggest chocolate bar ever, and then once the kid is done, they drop it off with the parents and say, "Bye, it's your problem now," and then, no, they leave. Yeah, that is my master plan. But don't tell the parents. Ooh, they heard nothing. Also, we have a poll going for which starter I should use. Ugh, pooey. More cat hair. This about the new starters? No, this one is specifically because I'm going to be playing Leaf Green. So I'm letting the viewers choose who I start with, and it's looking like it's probably gonna be Charmander. Unless, like, someone comes in at the end, and they're like, surprise! Because Candyman, so she will appreciate? Oh, I'm glad. I want to spoil her rotten. Yeah, she's such a sweetie when she pops up on stream. But I don't know, I also just... I've always been naturally really good with kids, like... some people said I should even go into, childcare. Like, working with young kids. And I did consider it. But ultimately, I didn't go that route. But I'm sure I would have been great. Okay, so... Mr. Solvi... says... I'm triggered because I was so hyped for these ports, but I'm bummed they removed the screen size, options, and filters from the Nintendo Classics. Don't worry, you're all good, Mr. Goat. By the P.O. box, Paige is begging. She is on her knees. She is crying. She is screaming. She is banging on the walls and the floor. But yes. If we hit the goal, I will open a P.O. box temporarily. So I'll be able to... So then, if people wanted to get some of my pins that I have left over, they can, or they can send me fan mail. I had hoped to be able to do that in March, but we've had a snow squall warning for 2 days. Good iced tea, and Charmander is indeed the winner, so I'll be choosing Charmander. And then we'll just kind of go from there. I don't know what the team will look like yet. I always like trying to, mix it up a bit. Run things that I haven't normally used. But enough of the yippery yapping. Let's see. Oh, Shavitz! Thank you so much for the sprinkles.
My mind is foggy at the moment.
Wanting to duo stream with Nori and play both games at the same time? Ooh, that would be a lot of fun. Ooh, make it a Soul Link. Yes, make it a Soul Link. Do it. And the question, is there any way we could send one and get one? You're being green with the pinky stuff? I mean... I wonder if I could get it open for like a week. But then... I don't know, usually they want it open for a month and that costs a chunk of money, so I need to make sure that the people really want it. But how's about we get into the game? Alright, the music can go off. Ta-da! Yeah! Okay, so... We know the basic movements. Oh, Zakinator, thank you for donating 10 melodies to the P.O. Box challenge. So, I think most of us know what Pokemon is, even if you've never played it. Dun dun da da. Da da da. Dun dun da da. Oh, Shavitz, thank you for donating more. Alright, we are making some pretty good progress on that goal. We are at 42%, and you know what? Maybe I could come up with an incentive for if we can hit 50% of that goal during this stream. But no, I will not eat a cat treat again. I don't know, maybe I'll, like, take a pickle and cover it in chili powder or something. Sure, how about that? If we hit 50% of the goal today, I will live get... I am not gonna eat 2 cat treats. Not even Captain Cam can make me do that, Shavitz. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. Hey, hiya Mimi, hi, welcome in. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. He just absorbed the Pokeball and Pokemon right into his palm. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I am a girl. Let's begin with your name. What is it? Okay, so I could just use Pinky. Or I could use my other name. I don't know, since this is a stream file, I think I'm gonna go with Pinky. If you want to unlock the other name, you're gonna have to try extra hard for that. Slowly but surely, Travis will not let that streak die, and Cherry says this brings back so many good memories. Honestly, I remember playing this so many times. I own the actual cartridges, but I just don't know where they got put. Because I have the silver case, right? Like a tiny little briefcase. And I, for the life of me, cannot find it. I had a few games left in there that would have been nice to have. Now, currently in my GameCube right now, I have a cartridge version of Pokemon Fire Red Moemon, but I felt like this is gonna be a better experience rather than watching a bunch of, you know, anime girls beat each other up. Now, what do I name my rival? Well, I know. This is going to be... We're gonna name them Note. Yes, his name is Note. May he rest in peace. Help me, I shrunk. What's that, like N-O? You got debated. You got debated. Alright, so, item storage, withdraw. So they put a free potion in here. This is completely optional. You can... Like, I don't believe it ever disappears. But, yeah. The NES. I wonder what game was that would actually be in there. Hi, Mom. All girls dream of traveling, it said so on TV. Yeah, Dr. Phil said it. Okay, so options. First things first. Set speed fast. Frames? Let's find a nice frame. I'm going with 10. I know, kind of expected Pinky using the pink frame, but it's very nice on the eyes. Yo, Giza, where ya at? What? It's only Pinky? Gramps isn't around. I mean, when Nori, or Salvi, or both. I mean, when I was 10, I wanted to leave home and permanently go camp in dangerous forests and caves. Shh, the TV said it's fine. Exactly. And I mean, hey, I grew up watching the original Dragon Ball. Look at Goku. He did pretty darn well. He was like, what? 6 or something at the time? Alright, Melanie's okay, just having a nap. Alright, Professor Oak was like, hey, there's dangerous things in the grass, like pigeons and rats. Where I live, we actually don't have any rats, except for the ones in office, but we're not gonna talk about that too much. Our 3 Pokemon here. Dragon Ball! Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna show off the options. Alright, so we have Bulbasaur. It's considered very easy to raise. And what some people don't realize is that these games, like, the starters are basically your difficulty setting, in quotes. Alright, Bulbasaur? Nope. We've got Charmander here. The fire Pokemon Charmander. Melanie is laying on my mouse. And we have Squirtle here. Now, as per the poll, I will be choosing Charmander. However, I did give the ID as an option, and I just want to see. So, Huh, how about that? So if I had done the ID, like if ID had won the poll, how it works is 1, 2, and 3 will be Bulbasaur, 4, 5, 6 is Squirtle, 7, 8, and 9 would be Charmander, and 0 would mean I get to choose. Just a little fun thing that some people do for their Nuzlockes. But, as per the poll, we're going with Charmander. Alright, Melanie, silly. Hi. Yes, Melanie is laying on the desk with me. You have a nickname for this Charmander? Alright, it is a guy Charmander. Gotta drink some iced tea. Alright, let's see, what should we name Charmander? What would be a good naming theme for this playthrough? Melanie, you got any ideas? What's that? You say I should name them after my streamer friends? Okay, streamer friends it is. Now we're gonna disregard genders for the naming, just for the sake of making it easier. Wrong button. Alright, so... Meet. This is going to be Empress. I don't think there's an... That is not an underscore. That's not an underscore. Yeah, none of these really count as underscores. Alright, space. Alright. K. 1. Alright, so just pretend that blank is an underscore. Alright. And note has taken Squirtle. Wait, Pinky, let's check out our Pokemon! Come on, I'll take you on! And Professor Oak is probably like, no, not in the lab! This is valuable equipment! Oh, for Pete's sake, always so pushy. Bro, I've been playing Pokemon since before the original version of you in Fire and Leaf Green was ever programmed. I've literally competed in regional tournaments. Okay. Scratch! Haha! Listen, I know your Squirtle can double as a flotation device in the event of an emergency, but I'm just gonna scratch you in the eyes. Alright, tackle. So I should be able to win in one more turn, barring a crit. Because I outspeed and I do more damage. Huzzah! Alright, so I wonder if this is going to be a physical Charmander or a special Charmander. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle and toughen it up. Pinky, Gramps, smell ya later. How do you like that one, Squiddy boy? Hello, you've reached the House of Unrecognized Talent. Please leave a message after the... Alright, Route 1, where it all begins. Now, like I was saying, I would like to try using Pokemon I haven't really used much, but I also know realistically, I'm gonna have to use... I've played through Kanto so many times I've used quite a few of them. So, there's not really that many I haven't used. But I can think of a few that I can find, I'd say, midway through the game. So I reckon when I get that far, I'll be able to add and change up my team. I will still recruit a few things before that, just for the sake of having them. Yay! Level 7! Ember! And for those who might not know or may not remember, you're gonna try and Nuzlocke, you think? Hopefully force us to use different Pokemon than usual. Honestly, that's a really good way to do it. And if, like, Nori and Solvi do it together, then, I mean, you might as well make it into a Soul Link. Just as that little bit extra. Besides, what could possibly go wrong? You two are the most capable trainers I know. As you, like, start fidgeting and you're like... like Kinger. Yeah, I came from Pallet Town. Do I know Professor Oak? Nope, never heard of him. What's a Professor Oak? Is that like some kind of table? Is that a table brand? Hello, welcome to Oak's Tables. How can we help you? I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Bow, 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 bow. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Do, 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 do. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Oh yeah, Charmander, lit. Alright. Another rat. What if I want some fried pigeon today? The game never thought about that now, did it? Mmm, fried rat. Okay, I am here. I have your package. You. Growing more attached. Yeah, you have a parcel here. I almost forgot. What did you call me for, Gramps? Alright, I have a request for you two. On the desk here is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught as a high-tech encyclopedia. Pinky and note. Take these with you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Well, thanks, old man. That is really very nice. I can always count on you for helping friends with the advice. Though I've never seen a sword quite that shape aside. Oh god, that's not a sword, that's a Pokédex in disguise. Alright, 5 Pokeballs, that's not much. A healthy Pokemon can escape, so you have to beat it up. You know what? I'll play this game without the map. Hey, do you guys have anything for me? Nope, they've got nothing. Okay. Alright, well, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, Ooh, anyway, I don't wanna die. Okay, nice, nice. So I think I can scratch it one more time. Perfect. That should be within catching range. Ball go! Oh yeah, look at that, heck we ball. So the main reason I'm catching this is because I know I'm gonna need cut. So that's basically why the rat is here. Which is fine, like... I have ideas of some of the other Pokemon I'll end up using, since I haven't really dabbled with them. I mean, I know one that I have dabbled with that I'm gonna get anyway. Let's see if anyone can guess. I will say, it is not a version exclusive, and you can get it relatively early. Oh yes, and I should save, just in case something happens. Because you never know, you know? Alright. Just ignore that sound. The ball's on your waist. I have Pokemon, don't you? I do have some Pokemans. Hey, I believe up here, I can find an item. Alright, so there's a potion. For some reason, I was thinking that was a Pokeball, like just a regular, like one singular Pokeball. Alright, here we go. Now, fun fact, there is an optional rival battle on this route. Oh heck yeah, look! We found a Mankey! Yeah, I'll take a Mankey. For those who don't know, Mankey is probably my favorite Kanto Pokemon. So I am putting it on the team. Oh, you're gonna be a butt, are you? Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I need to practice my throwing technique. I am glad this is not a Nuzlocke, though. Alright, the good old pressing A and B. 2, 3. It worked. Okay, now who do I name the Mankey? Well, I mean, I think I know who. I follow exactly one pig. Or, I hang out with one pig. So, Nori... I cannot type. Welcome to the team. Now let's get you trained up a little bit, so that you can, you know, actually do something. So I don't want you to just get beaten up all the time. If you want to get beaten up on your own time, that's up to you. But I'm at least gonna make sure you're somewhat okay. So what's everyone's favorite Kanto Pokemon, huh? There are so many to pick from. And I should probably buy a few more balls. They're just useful to have. Especially since that Mankey went through so many. Now here's something that I also have to point out. In the older games, you want to buy in 10. Unfortunately, this game does not have it, but I'm just pointing that out. That is how you would get a Premier Ball. In the later games, As long as it's any multiple of 10, it would work. Okay, I don't think... Do you have a fighting move yet? I don't think you get one quite yet. No. Oh, so now the pigeons show up. And I keep pressing the button as I move around in my controller, you know? Okay, scratch. Ooh. This could get a little tight. I believe in Nori! Once you get a fighting move, you're gonna be way better. But in the meantime, it might be a bit of a slow go. Hello, Shadow. Welcome in, welcome in. Aw, thank you for the flower. Yeah, we're replaying through Leaf Green again. And Twitch has a special promotion with Pokemon right now, where subs will get you a Pikachu badge. So on top of that, I've also discounted subs for today's stream. So if you're ever looking to get that nice shiny badge and contribute to the Subathlon, today is a very beautiful day for that. Shadow's going home. I wanna go home. Oh, 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 oh. Home. On Monday, you're getting $20? Ooh, for what? For what? What are you gonna do with it? I vote you buy pizza. Or maybe it's just because I want pizza. Pizza would be really nice. Ooh, good dodge. Alright, scratch to take it out, and that will level us up. But I don't think you get a fighting move yet. All I really need is, once you get a fighting move, you're good. Well, I bet with your friend that if you beat a dude in Shadow Fight 2 on the same difficulty, he'd give you 20 bucks. Yo, heck yeah! Well, congratulations! Did you have to do it in, like, on your first try, or just within a time frame, or, like, what was, you know, what was the stipulation of the bet? It feels weird to stream on a Friday because that's usually my off day, but on top of that, like, I was supposed to have therapy today, but walking to the clinic, like I said earlier, we've been having snow squalls. The sidewalks are just not good for walking. And honestly, considering it's right around the corner, like, it's illogical to, like, use 20 bucks or whatever for an Uber there and back. That's 20 round trip, not 20 each way. Shadow says, beat it first try. Well, congratulations. That must have been a pretty epic gamer moment then for you. Yay! I don't have any sound effects, so pretend I'm clapping. Clap, 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 clap. Now, as we go through the game, I will try and point out, like, just some cool little things. You know, just fun little trivia that people might not remember. With your new Hero Sigma siphon ball on a chain, it was easy. GG easy, no re. Clap, clap. Yeah, you get him, rat. Wait, why am I cheering for the rat? Get that rat, that's what I mean. You have bleeding on it? Okay. So is bleeding one of, like, a damage over time in that game? Because I know a lot of games, when they have bleeding, they make it a damage over time kind of thing. The dude bled to death? Ooh, you love to hear it. Alright, scratch him up real nice. Alright, level 6. Damage for like 5 seconds, okay, okay. Low kick, okay, there we go. That's all we needed. So technically I'm ready for the first gym, but that's on the other side of the forest. Alright, we shall heal. Bing, bing, bling, bing, bing. Now, I know going into the gym I'll want to be a few levels higher. Like, I'm not stupid. Okay, so this guy here, it says, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. In the Japanese translation, this guy was drunk. Yeah, he was just, like, he was hungover. You shall return when you're home? Okay. Safe travels. I already know this. Like, come on, bro. It ain't that deep. It really ain't.
Tailstone_WG just rated us with a party of 8.
Hey!
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Hail! Welcome in, welcome in! Hi, hi! How was stream? How you enjoying Pokemon Day? Did you enjoy watching the direct? Tell me your thoughts about it. Water game, water game, water game, water game. Stream was good, thank you, was a good time. We love to hear it. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm never gonna use your Teachy TV. Goodbye. Now let me guess. You are playing Fire Red Leaf Green, and you probably chose Squirtle, right? Kick the pigeon! Kick the pigeon! Yeah, I let chat read you like a book. I let my chat vote on who I get as my starter. So I have Empress. K1 Chi is my Charmander. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. I completely could not read your name. I saw the letter V. Have I caught one? I sure have. Now, one thing I can't get over is you. Okay, so I did. Alright, so Vari Luxia X. So I mean that could be Very Luxia 10 or new avatar. Oh, thank you, thank you. Aw, I'm so pretty. Okay, so I want you to take a look at these trees for a moment. Now, assume the top part is a head, okay? And then down below is the torso, and on the sides are the arms. Now you have a super buff guy flexing at you. You're welcome. Yes, they are burly men. 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 Yes, they are bur Alright, items. We want items in here. Oh my god, it's a Weedle! How have you not noticed that? Honestly, if you're not actively looking for it, it is easy to miss that. No, not the speed! I mean, you're still a worm, you're very slow, but still, no, not the speed! Not the string shot! Alright, there's nothing there. How's about this away? You're throwing balls to get smart when you ran out. You gotta prep for work, hope stream goes well. Thank you, thank you! Hopefully you can have a pretty good day at work. Oh my god, it's Metapod! Anyone remember the iconic battle of Ash's Metapod versus the Bug Samurai's Metapod? Now that was some intense battling. Shadow, welcome back, and thank you for the 7 stream streak. Very much appreciate it. I mean, I literally cannot lose this battle. Again, I keep pressing buttons as I move around. Okay, Harding. Because this is a wild Metapod, it only will know Harding. If I get a critical hit, I actually bypass the defense stat. Very cool little thing. That's what makes critical hits both good but scary. Because, you know, it could be good if your opponent is trying to set up, and then you just knock it out. But, then you also have to be careful. Because, like, a critical hit can also really mess you up. Okay. Well, because this is a trainer, I'm gonna just delete it with my Charmander. Hey, you have Pokemon? Come on, let's battle! Bugcatcher Rick wants to battle! It would've been funny if I got the burn. I don't think that's enough. Like, I don't think burn would've knocked it out, but it still would've been funny. It would've been epic poggers. Burning, 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 burning. Execute Order 66. And we get some crazy experience from trainers. You shall lurk, and I shall appreciate it. Surely Ember knocks out now, right? Yeah, easy. Level 9. Okay, now I can switch back to Nori. Caterpie can't hack it? Well, I don't think Caterpie has the digits to be able to hack anything. Like, can you imagine, like, getting an email that your account has been hacked, and it's just a Caterpie that did it? You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer? What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm not allowed to have a party? Oh golly, this is... Well, I'm still gonna try. Again, wrong buttons, and this time it's from drinking my iced tea. Alright, just don't poison me. Thank you. Honestly, I'm really scared of getting poisoned. Okay, another Weedle. I mean, at least I'm stronger now. Alright, scratch them up. Okay, there's the poison. Well, Empress looks like it's coming up to you. For a minute, I thought I was gonna get poisoned again. I'm glad I didn't. Kakuna. I think because this is a trainer Kakuna, it does have more moves. And one thing about the older games is that you can faint from the poisoning. That is something that will happen out of battle. They eventually removed it, so you will recover at 1 HP. Bugcatcher Doog. Or should I say Doog? Okay. I'm just gonna have to take the hit. And just... yeah, Nori fainted. But I can walk all the way to the Pokemart and Pokemon Center. I probably should grab, like, 1 or 2 antidotes. That might be good to have on list. Boing? Ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba-dum. Alright, go past the drunk man. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Okay, so I have potions, so that's not a concern. But I do think... I think 3 antidotes. There we go. You gotta buy some potions. The shop does good business in antidotes. I can imagine why, I mean... like, first off, you're the only Pokemart here. So, I mean, you do kind of have a monopoly. But then that aside... like... even if you weren't the only shop, surely, you know, you'd have competitive prices on something that people really need. Yeah, you kick that pigeon. Show it who's boss. Oh hey, look at that, level 8. Honestly, level 8 is probably good enough for Mankey to do the gym. Like, it is actually that easy for Mankey. Of course, I'm still gonna play it somewhat smart, like... I'm gonna try and get, you know, levels where I can. Okay, item. Antidote. Good to have. So there's no Pokemon this way, but I believe this is where we'll find a trainer. You're probably okay. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. Bugcatcher Anthony. You know, I did grow up with a friend named Anthony. Don't know what happened to him. but like, we got along pretty well. He got bullied a lot for being poor. And I mean, I kinda get it. I was slightly better off, but I was still under the poverty line. So, I think that's probably part of why I could get along with him, and because I understood him better than the others. Oh, this is a vicious Caterpie. Okay, this scratch should hopefully do it. No. Okay, you know what? This is okay, this is okay. This is why we've got potions. No, I didn't want that. I want scratch. Haha, take that! So, I think my main two are gonna be... They're both gonna be over level 10 by the time I get through here. Alright, so I can see... So there's nothing over that way. I'm not gonna bother with the wild Caterpie. I think... Okay, the plan will be I'll hit level 9 with the Mankey. Now, if I somehow come across a wild, like, Metapod or Kakuna, Mankey can take that on. Alright. Haha! Did you know that Pokemon evolve? Anyway... Water is wet. Does this Metapod actually have other moves, I wonder? Because, like, if it doesn't, then this is super easy experience for Mankey. Yeah, Nori, you've got this. I don't think we have any goats. Like, goat Pokemon in this game. At least not in the Kanto depths. But we technically do have a Tauros, so I mean... Who knows, maybe if I put a Tauros on the team, I'll have a Sulvy. I mean, a bull, a goat, they're close enough, right? Alright, Metapod down. Okay, so a Caterpie. That's not that scary. I guess my question is, so if he has a Metapod and a Caterpie, does that mean he has 2 Caterpie or 2 Metapod? Also, I would like to just point out about Moobot mentioning that I do have an affiliate code with Atasha Coffee, and the more sales we make using my code, then I will actually be able to have my own flavor, which I want it to be designed for baking. You know, make some really tasty treats. Alright, so ads will be in just under 5 minutes, so the plan will be... I'm gonna scratch up this Metapod as much as I can. I still have plenty of power points for this. I'll take out the Metapod, I'll go to my break. It'll also help me rest my eyes, and I might grab like a baby carrot or something to snack on real quick. Hey! Alright. So how do I actually pronounce that? Because I-K-M-I-O. Ikmayo? Ikmio? Ikmayo? Ikmio? Yeah, let me know how you want your name pronounced. But welcome in, welcome in! Hey, Neon! Hello, welcome in! Thank you so much for the...
Nations just rated us with a party of 6.
Thank you
Let's
so
give
much
him
for
a
the
warm
raid,
welcome.
Neon! Everyone, Neon is part of Rame. She is our wonderful artist, such a sweetie, and she has her own shop where you can buy merchandise that she has designed. Oh, I see something wrong already. Tisk tisk. Hold on. Let me fix this up. You got conquered by a gecko? You were trying to draw the new one and it didn't go very well. There we go. But yeah, Neon, you came just as I was gonna probably do a break, but I still have a few minutes. So... tell me about your stream. How's it going? What did you do? I mean, I was there. I saw you were doing art. But how exactly did you get... you couldn't draw the new water starter? And it always looked like it took some fun plants? Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Yeah, you don't gotta explain it any further. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take out one Weedle. That should put Nori at level 10. Oh, hey, critical hit. The other two came a good blow.
Pikachu!
Hey, Pikachu! Yes. Ta-da! Oh, Neon, thank you for contributing to the P.O. Box challenge. I said if we hit 50% today, that I would take a pickle, cover it in chili powder, and eat it. So, if y'all want to see something hilarious, and also get... I'm gonna be honest, Paige really wants me to get that P.O. box. Anyone who donates, if you tag her in my server, with I think you have to do 1,000 or more, she said, she will get a cat picture of one of her cats for you. Alright, one more battle? Surely we can do this, right? Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why the rush? Oh, and Crown of Shards, thank you so much for contributing as well. Now, I've gone through this game a few times, and Cries of Past as well. So I know what's going on. I'm trying to mix it up with what Pokemon I use. Because when you go through the game so many times, you don't always want to just use the same, you know, 6 or whatever. Okay. And boom, we have gotten through the forest. I'm gonna save. And then this is where I'm going to go onto BRB. So, if y'all need to go stretch, hydrate, grab a snack, now is a wonderful time. We will be back in a few minutes. Alright, bye-bye. See you shortly. how's it going? Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. Many Pokemon live only in forests and in caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. You know the evolution cancel technique. When Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. And that, I believe, is the B button. And just like that, here we are in Pewter City. Hey, Shell! Hello, hello, lovely. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for contributing. Shell, because you've contributed 2,000 points, if you're in the Discord, tag Paige, and she will give you a cat photo. That's an incentive that she's been doing, so that people will donate. Sounds like she's preparing a pretty lovely little package to send me, and really wants that P.O. box. And I am doing well. I also need to hook you up with a shout-out, because we love our Canadian girlies in here. There we go. Yeah. So I'm going through Fire Red, Leaf Green. So this is specifically Leaf Green. And I'm trying to mix it up a bit with the Pokemon I use. Because, I mean, I've played these games for literally, like, 2 decades. So I've used so many Pokemon, and I'm trying to mix it up a bit. So, let me just give a little recap here. So, Rattana's here because I'm gonna need something that knows Cut later. That's it. Empress K1 is because I put up a poll and chat was like, you should use Charmander. So I was like, okay, bet. And like, I just want Mankey because Mankey's one of my favorite Pokemon from all of Kanto. And even just overall, I really like it. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Really? Because I can see him, like, he's right there. Are you sure? Now, I'm also trying to fix my heating pad, because it got a little crooked. Okay. So, bear with me here. Anyway, low kick. See? Look at that. Easy damage. Okay. The heating pad appears to have been fixed. Okay, there we go. Alright, low kick. And after this gym, we actually unlock running shoes, so we get faster travel. I'm not gonna say fast travel because that's not quite right. Fly is the fast travel. Ow! Okay, you actually hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna need a potion. This Sandshrew, it has hands. Oh, it totally called me using the potion. Interesting. So this AI thinks it can beat me, huh? Oh, and now you're putting sand in my eyes? Well, I kick you in the knees. Alright, we're gonna gamble here. There, because my accuracy dropped, I could miss, and then Nori will get knocked out. Boom, easy. Okay, easy money, easy money. Oh, and look at that, another level up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, karate chop, okay. Light years is in time, it measures distance. Yeah, you doofus. You hipster doofus. Alright, so here's a little fun fact. This area up here, in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there's a person with a Slowpoke, and if you babysit it for them, they'll give you, I believe, a big nugget. I'm pretty sure it's big nugget and not regular nugget. Now let's just heal. Like a dog. Heal! Down, boy! Shake a paw! Do do bum bum bum. Yeah, Shell, I don't know if you're still here, but the other day, or no, actually, it was earlier today. I mean, very early, but it was earlier today. I was talking with someone because they said they ate some bad chicken. Because it had been left out for like 4 or 6 hours. It was from today, but they started feeling sick. And it just reminded me of that time you, like in your chat when it got mentioned about that person who returned the eaten chicken, like the carcass. So I started telling that little story. Man, people are wild sometimes, you know? Easy. Okay, Geodude down. Geodude, more like Geodon. Huh? Alright, on it. No, I was trying to do low kick. Yeah, Honest isn't really known for its offense. It actually has a lower attack stat than Butterfree. So just keep that in mind, that the giant rock snake that tunnels at incredible speeds hits weaker than a butterfly. Alright. Leader Brock has been defeated. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you, Liss, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Bum 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 bum. Does having the Boulder Badge make your Pokemon more powerful? It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. And we get TM39, this is Rock Tomb. So, TMs in this game are only one use, and outside of like the ones that you could buy, or the ones you could get from the game corner, you're not actually going to get repeats. So you do have to be a little bit, you know, picky about who gets what. Okay, welcome to the Pokemon Center. We shall heal. Do do bum bum bum. Alright, so we're gonna move you there, Rattata, you can just chill in the back. There's a little fun fact. If you catch, get a Zubat and evolve it into Golbat, or even just catch a wild Golbat, and if you max out its friendship before you get the national debts, at least what used to happen, is that it would give you the evolution problem and then it would stop, it wouldn't work. So I get Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch. I sure did. This is Leaf Green on the Switch. Mostly because I couldn't figure out where I left my cartridges. A supportive mom? Wow. I wonder what that's like. Can anyone confirm? What is a supportive mom like? Do those actually exist? Or is that just like something Hollywood made up? Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? No, actually, I was going a whole different way. Alright, Pidgey. Alright, who wants some fried chicken tonight? Because we've got Pidgey on the menu. Where she supports you in your dumbest decision, and when you make mistakes, she's there to love you? Whoa. Do those actually exist? So I mean pigeon? By the time I'm done cooking it, it'll taste just like chicken. I promise. I'm really good with my herbs and spices. I have 11 secret ones that I use. I actually have a list written down. You know your mom is? Does your mom want another kid? Is there room in that family for more? Okay, level 11. Here's another little fact. So, in this game, like specifically the Gen 3, I think only in Fire Red and Leaf Green, Charmander and Charmeleon, and I guess technically Charizard, but let's be real, by the time you get a Charizard, you're gonna have different moves. But you can give it Metal Claw, which is kind of... That's one way you can use it to beat Brock, because otherwise, you're stuck using Ember and Scratch. And you're not gonna win that fight. Like, you would have to crazy over-level to beat that. So, this game gave them Metal Claw. Steel moves are indeed super effective on rock types. So it's a very easy way... Well, I don't know if easy's necessarily right. Because it's, you know, it's a physical move on physically defensive Pokemon. You don't get your same type attack boost. So, I mean... It still does good damage, though. But you're probably gonna take a rock move or two into the face. Ember! I'm falling down. I'm yelling, Ember! You better move. You better dance. Oh hey, my friend is playing Animal Crossing. Cool. Alright, Caterpie. Will I change? I will not. Ow! You know, I've considered, do I want to, like, use a Golbat in this playthrough? I mean, I've used it once, I think, on my play, so not, like, a lot. But, still, I have technically used it. Which is why I'm like, I like shorts, they're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. This kid is such a meme, but I love it. Alright, Rattata. Hakuna Rattata. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Rattata. Alright, potion. I need to potion you up. Quick attack? Okay, so... That does... From 24 down to 9, so that does... Sorry. 24 down to 15, so that does 9 damage. So Scratch will take it out. I can take one more quick attack. Maybe... Level 13, there's the Metal Claw I mentioned. Alright, Ekans has the ability Intimidate, so my attack actually goes down. Luckily, in this game, Ember and all other fire moves are special attack, so I can avoid the Intimidate. Alright, can I get the burn? Aw. Burn would have been really nice there. And down goes the Ekans. I don't believe it! Well, believe it, kiddo. Because that's how the economy... Can you imagine if the economy was driven by whose pet could beat up the most pets? Like, imagine you're just going out for a walk with your dog, and someone's like, oh, we're gonna have a fight. And then they bring out a whole grizzly bear? Like, don't get me wrong, I like dogs, but... ain't no dog gonna survive fighting a grizzly bear head-on. Am I a trainer? No. I'm a pizza delivery guy. There's a Krusty Krab pizza. Where's my drink? What drink? My drink! My diet doctor kill. But you didn't order a drink. How am I supposed to drink this without my diet doctor kill? Honestly, I like that episode with the Krusty Krab pizza. Because it shows, one, how bad, like, some of those, like, let's call them entry jobs. So, you know, your retail workers, your food service people, you know, like the kind of stuff that you can kind of get into without much or, you know, any prior experience. Like, they do get it pretty rough sometimes. Rough is maybe even an understatement. So I kind of liked how it portrayed that. Of course in a funny sense. And then with Squidward there to kind of... like... stand up for SpongeBob. That was pretty cool of him as well. That look I gave you, it's so intriguing. Yes. I, a 10-year-old girl, am looking at you. What if we held hands? Ooh. Alright, Ember. Ember, 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 that's the name you should know. Ember, Ember, Ember is the star of the show. It's more than you think. It's got maximum pink. Ember, Ember, Ember's the one. Ember, back at ya. Ember, back at ya. Give it all that you got, take your very best shot, and I'll fight right back at you for sure. Ba-bum-ba-bum-bum. Okay. So, Nidoran... both of them, like, male and female, can be pretty crazy. Let's see. I wonder. Because, like, the Nidoking is the offensive one, Nidoqueen is the defensive one. I wonder which one actually would, like, does better if you were to do a solo run of this game. That's a very good question. I'm glad I asked. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I mean, you're free to do it, but can't imagine it's gonna work out that well. Ember. Yeah, like, I just fried a worm. I mean, I guess technically it's a caterpillar, And then you have a cocoon. Which, by the way, if you had raised it one more level, Mr. Bugcatcher, because you said you just caught it, so you caught it at level 11. Level 12 it would have evolved. Done late dinner. What does everyone have planned for dinner today? I'm not wearing shorts, what's wrong with me? I'm a girl, I can wear a skirt. Are you discriminating against me? Oh god, Spearow. Okay, not gonna lie, Spearows can actually hit pretty darn hard. They're not overly bulky, but they can do good damage. And don't forget, Ash got mauled by them, oh god. That does 5 hits. Sorry, 5 damage each. That is terrifying. Kinda glad I waited until I beat those other trainers to do this. Because that one level difference could have been a game changer. Lost, lost, lost. What? Empress K1 is evolving! We're getting our first evolution! Evolution's taking place. Time ticking away, it doesn't stop. My Empress K1 evolved into Chameleon. Chameleon. So, we go in here. I still do have a few more matches before I get to the Pokemon Center on the other side, like where the moon... Sorry, like just before Mount Moon. I have some money. I probably should stock up on a few supplies. But doesn't happen if you raise Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them. A shady guy sucked me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and it costs 500. Alright, so here's an interesting little fact. If you play, like, the Johto games, when you go into Pewter and talk to this guy, he talks about how strong his Gyarados is. The more you know. Okay, so I'll buy 9 just to make it a round number. And then... I'll buy 4. And I don't think... You know what? Just in case, I'll get 1 escape rope. I don't foresee myself needing it, per se, but I think I should be stocked up on stuff. Just to be safe, you know? And so she's the next one we battle. Eek, did you touch me? Yeah, I was just tapping your shoulder because I'm lost. Her name is Robin. Oh, and she has a Jigglypuff. So, fun fact, in the later games, Jigglypuff gains the Fairy typing, but because Fairy typing doesn't exist until X and Y, which is 3 generations later, it's just a normal type. It also doesn't get its best ability. Its best ability is competitive, which 1, doesn't exist, and 2, is a hidden ability for it. That's it? I'm just walking by. Yeah, there's only a couple more battles, I think. Oh. Okay, he's not a battle. He's not just up. People like and respect him. And one of these rocks has an item, I believe. There we go. Not that one. Huh, none of them, I guess. Wild. Okay, so I don't need anything from here. We're gonna switch and bring Nori back for a bit. There is a Pokemon in here I want to catch and train up for a bit. Ooh, Bullet Seed, okay, neat. It's not the Geodude. I think Low Kick does a bit more. Tackle? Fine, fine. I can scratch you. I'll go exploring in the cave a bit until I find it. Okay, so you are a trainer. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Okay, chat, let's be real for a minute, chat. Okay? Why would you wait for your friends inside of a cave? Like, that does not seem like a good idea to me. But I mean, what do I know, right? Yeah, like, what do I know? I'm just here. But, if it were up to me, I don't think I would be waiting for my friends inside of a cave. Our last Iris. Yes, you lost. I think your friends are outside. Some very rare fossils here. Well, we do like a rare fossil that isn't me. And there's the Zubat. Before you came into my life, I had a Zubat. I had a Zubat. Before you came into my life, I had a Zubat. And you should know that I had a Zubat. Hey, this is Mewtwo, and a Cradily. But here's my Numel, and here's my Mankey. And all my friends and foes try to feint me. But here's a Numel, and here's my Mankey. Am I gonna get jumped? There it is! Will you believe I've never actually used the Paris? Oh, and I hear a notification. Which, I don't recognize that sound. Oh hey! It's from Myoshi. And I mean that as in the website Myoshi, not Myoshi as in this, like an actual streamer. Oh, a Fet Spore. Ooh, okay, we got a pretty good roll on this. Okay, bag. Heck it, we ball! Alright. We have a Paris on the team. Forest, the salt tree root, the mushrooms on its back grow by drawing nutrients from the bug host. Okay. We're gonna give this a nickname. But let's take a look at my list of people. Oh, sorry, people. Who do I name it after? Let's see, going through. I just got a message that said Girly Pops. You know what? I'm gonna name it after Katsumi. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And it kinda works because, you know, it has Absorb. It sucks. I mean, I know, like, a Meowth or, like, a Zubat would be better. But you know what? We're going with Katsumi. Yeah, here we go. Welcome to the team, girly pop. Okay, so anecdote. Sorry, antidote, not anecdote. I cannot do words. Okay, Pokemon. I mean, if I could fight like a... Oh, I'll take the item. Yeah, I'll take the mushroom. Thank you. If I could fight like some Geodudes and stuff, that would be great. You're not a Geodude. But you don't have any flying moves right now, which is kind of nice. Oh, that's super effective. Okay, that's not so good. Yo, that is crazy damage. But this does make me realize I should teach you Bullet Seed. Because I don't know when you're actually gonna learn Absorb. I know you get it, I just don't know when. You're also the only Pokemon I've got that will learn it. I like this little animation. It's just something neat they gave. You can totally skip it. But like, you know, it's whatever. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. I mean, you love to hear it, you know? Yo, a Sandshrew? Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Defense curl? Well, joke's on you. Grass is a special attack. If I hit 5 times, I think I KO. Darn it. Okay, well, I only have to hit 3 times, and mathematically, the odds of 3 or more are on my side. Oh, hi CJ, how am I? I'm doing well today. How are you, cutie pants? Happy Pokemon Day. Oh, this Zubat wants to throw hands with me? Okay. Yeah, I'm mixing it up today with the Pokemon I use. Doing okay? How was my week been? My week overall was kind of crazy and exhausting, but we made it work. And honestly, normally, like, I don't stream Fridays, but because I am, like, I'm not normally... Okay, so I didn't stream that much this week, just because of things. So I decided, like, I should try and get in a stream. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Okay. That hurt, that hurt. So, we're gonna switch, I think. Actually, yeah, we switch. Nori, you've got this. Also, CJ, thank you for contributing to the PO box. Ooh, we're 3% away from unlocking the funny little challenge. You hear that, chat? If we hit that 50% today, there's gonna be something great happening. You're not gonna want to miss it, that's for sure. Sandshrew. Okay, we'll switch. We'll bring Katsumi back in and use a potion on her. I'm assuming this is the low health one. It is. Okay, so... Potion. Heals back up. Defense curl doesn't matter to me. Okay, the sand attack is annoying. Like, can you imagine going about your day and then this little sand turtle comes up to you and is like, hiya! Okay, level 11. Rattata. Honestly, Rattata doesn't scare me much. Tail Whip? Okay, now I'm getting a little scared. Okay, do I know if it's possible to download Fire Ray and Leaf from your account on 2 Switch consoles, then trade between them? I don't believe you can, sorry. Like... Okay, so it had to be 2 separate accounts, you know what I mean? So, like, let's say you have CJ1 and CJ2. First of all... So it's not like with 2 DS's then? Not quite. So, you'd have to have 2 consoles with 2 different accounts. And then you'd have to trade that way wirelessly. But I'm not 100% sure if it works like that. In theory, it should. So no guest account. Well, it depends on... I haven't tried using, like, a guest account for a virtual card, so I don't know if that will work. If it does, then in theory, what you're proposing should work. Am I winning? Kind of. Welcome in, welcome in. So I'm gonna ask, how did y'all enjoy the Pokemon presentation this morning? Or, I mean, for some of you, I guess it would have been afternoon. You have a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 you could test it out on? Yeah, it all depends on how, like, virtual cards interact. Like, know what I mean? Because in theory, there's Lukewarm at best for our 30th anniversary. Honestly, the thing that annoys me is... Okay, so they showed some nice stuff, don't get me wrong, but they couldn't give us any dates. You just have to download both on each console. I mean, assuming it will let you, yes. But like I said, I'm not sure how virtual cards interact. Like, if it's tied, so... Like, if I bought it with, say... You think it'll be late 2027 or early 2027? You know, I'm not too sure on that one. I'm hoping early. You know, like, next February, they release it, you know, tied to Pokemon Day. You know, whether a couple days early or a couple days late. Because I need to check the calendar, like, when the 27th actually falls. Oh, effect spore, haha! Get paralyzed, doofus! But like I was saying, like the stuff that they show, I'm not against it, but not having any dates is what killed it for me. Still, I do like the wind and waves. It looks so good. So, of the 3 new starters, like, which one do you think is your favorite? I'm seeing it's either Pombon or, Gekwa. Those are, like, the 2 popular ones. And then no one really likes the weird chickpea. It's literally based off, like, the chickpea plant. So they made it a chick. That's a pea. Alright, so CJ says doggo. You know what? We have the technology for this. Let's break out a shoutout. Sorry, not a shoutout. What am I doing? A poll. That's what I want. Okay, so... which new starter? Chickpea? Pombon? Or Gekwa? And we don't need to allow additional votes. Ooh, it's a chickpea. I get it now. However, you've been calling it Browlet? I mean, I get exactly why you would say Browlet. Because, I mean, it is really just Rowlet with a brow. Hmm. But yeah, it is a chickpea. And so it's gonna evolve into probably some kind of cross between like an extinct bird and some kind of like edible plant from probably Indonesia or maybe a bit of like the Oceania region. Suspicious men are in the cave, how about you? Me tearing off my mask. I'm no man. Hopefully they can make it not let it tell you on the Sigilite and Incineroar. Well, we can hope. And this is not a good matchup. Hey, it's the Christian dude, Mr. Floofy. Floofy, fluffy, dooba-dee-ba. We're just talking about the Pokemon Day stuff. And right now we have a poll on which of the, of the 3 new starters they show, which one is your favorite. And while people are doing that, I am going through Leaf Green and trying to build a team of Pokemon that I have never or rarely ever used. Need to get back into Pokemon. Honestly, there's so many Pokemon options on the Switch and Switch 2. Like, if you're someone who is a, let's just say a super fan, just as an example, like you have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you've got Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like, just as a start. Alright, let's scratch you. And then that's not even counting, like, there's the stuff on the NSO, there's Pokemon Fire Red, there's Pokemon Leaf Green, and then there's also spin-offs like Pokemon Rescue Team DX. There's stuff on the NSO. There's honestly, like, the Switch and Switch 2 have so many options, or, oh yeah, like, there's a lot of Pokemon stuff that if Pokemon was all you played, then the Switch and Switch 2 would have a lot. Obviously, you know, not everything, but a pretty good amount. And I might even have missed some of the spin-off stuff. Like, okay, there's that Pokemon puzzle thing. Not Pokemon Puzzle League, but like the Brain Challenge one. There's Pokemon Cafe Remix. We are not without options on that console. Zubats everywhere. Listen, I don't mind Zubats sometimes, but I just want to heal up. Oh yeah, and I guess we could put Pokemon Champions is going to be on Switch and Switch 2. So there is that. There's Pokemon Unite. And then there's, you know, my Zubats has, you know, got super fit. As only as I got a super effective move on you. Yeah, like, they're not bad. And then let's see, Champions, Unite, and then there's gonna be Wind and Waves on Switch 2. So, there's absolutely a lot on the console to, you know, if you're a super fan. If you're someone who just, like, enjoys the games, you know, kind of how you want, whenever you want, you know, a little more casually, then, you know, it's whatever, like, there's always, you know, playing the older games on other devices. Especially since, like, the cost of one of the consoles, it adds up. Okay. I totally was going here. Yeah. This is gonna be a bit of a slow level up. But I guess it's fine. Oh hey, a free potion, you know what? I can use that free potion right now, let's go. Right now you're doing Kingdom Hearts 1, you're close to beating it. You're gonna complete the journal to get the true ending. Ooh, nice, okay, okay. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I can't escape. Back home, so you're gonna get that Garchomp now? I'll probably end up doing that later on. Also, that did a lot less damage. Ooh, yes, get paralyzed, fool. Yeah, scratch him up, Katsumi. Sick 'em. Watch this do like 10 damage. No, again, just 5. Okay, we're bulking up, we're getting stronger. 69 experience. Nice. What? Don't sneak up on me. What was my favorite of the new starters? Definitely the Pomeranian. Like, it is a bomb. No, literally, like, it's on the throat, that little glowing organ will explode. But I looked the bird for some reason. Then it's treason, then. But I mean, hey, if you wanna like the bird, I can't stop you. Reminds me of the Bean Kingdom in Super Mario Superstars. Isn't it Mario and Luigi Superstars Saga? Isn't that where they originate from? Alright, the super nerd. Alright, charge. That's a little bit annoying, I will say. Because that does boost the special defense. Alright, crit. Okay, not bad. Could be better for damage. Or we're hitting 4 times. Oh, and a whole 5. Nice. I am a little scared because, like, because of the charge, the next electric attack will do extra damage. Oh, okay, just use Screech. In that case, if this hits, I should just knock it out. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Okay, unfortunately not. Oh, it just screeched again. Ow, me ears, me ears! Alright, poison powder, we take those. Honestly, Paris is going to carry me in the Misty fight. I know that. Zabat, zabat. Also, I just want to preface that I've been up for almost 11 hours. So, like... I don't know if I'll be able to get through this cave. I might even just call it at the next ad break. Alright, Robbie. Okay, Robbie. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna need a nap. But I mean, it's okay, I've been up for a long time. I mean, I guess I could also possibly, like, before my nap, cook up my food, and then just keep it warm on the stove. Alright, Palm Bon is the winner with 3 votes. Can I see the full results? Looks like everyone voted for Palm Bon in the poll. Alright, Scratch 'em Silly. You know, I'm just thinking, when I have to fight my rival, like, he is going to have Pidgeotto. I think he'll have War Turtle. Also, chat 50% reward is near for Pokemon bots. You mean PO bots? We are actually super close. Like, we are less than 500 points away from that. Yes, like I said, less than 500 away, and we will... I'll have to do a little challenge before I end stream. Can we do it? I believe it's 461 points, if I'm remembering the number right. Yes, 461. Also, yes, this guy has a lot of bugs, but it doesn't bug me. In fact, I know what we can do. Okay, that did not work. Let's try it again. I should have done this sooner to speed up the process. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you take that poison damage. I also just want to remind everyone, oh, come on, you had to shed skin it? Boo. Anyway, I do just want to let everyone know that Pokemon does have a special event going on, where I believe gifting subs to anyone in the Fire Red and Leaf Green category, or in the Pokemon Legends ZA category, you'll get a limited time exclusive Pikachu badge for your profile. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put you in the front just so I can try and breeze past some of these trainers. Oh hey, an escape rope. Nice. Okay, like Wild Zubat, I don't want to fight you. Are you a trainer? If you look kind of sus standing here. Excavating for fossils? Okay, so you are not a trainer. You're a trainer, though. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. It's like an echo, 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 echo. Miriam. Okay, Miriam has an Oddish. I mean, in terms of, like, typing, I'm pretty okay with this. Sweet Scent. No, they unnecessarily nerf... Well, I guess not unnecessarily, but they actually nerfed Sweet Scent. You used to be able to use it out of battle to encounter wild Pokemon, but now that we have overworld spawns, it just doesn't work. I'm not even entirely sure if it's still programmed in the games. I mean, You could still use it in battle, so like it would still technically work if it was in the game. Oh god, it's Bellsprout. Chat, y'all know Bellsprout is a killing machine. It beat up Pikachu and Bulbasaur in the Indigo League. And then I got smothered by Muck. Growth is also a move that's been buffed over the years. It raises attack and special attack now, and in the sun it raises it by 2 stages. But you know what? Okay, so the ads are coming. Because we're so close to hitting that goal, I'm gonna try and push through Mount Moon, so I'm gonna take my break. And, I don't know, drink some more juice. I'll be right back. Bum 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 bum. Wah! Wah, Luigi! Wah! Hi, I'm back. Okay, so we were exploring. That actually jump scared you? Mwahaha! I'm so evil! Mwah! So I'm actually gonna try it. Okay, that did. I know it's 4 times super effective, but that did a lot more than I thought. And so I've been in there. Oh, I'm being cursed? Well, you know what? take this. Yeah, how you like that? Anyway, but I guess because I'm level 14 with my Paris, named Katsumi, I guess I can just keep going with ignoring the Mankey. And if any of these Pokemon want to throw hands, my VTuber mouth is funny, well thank you. It doesn't have the best facial rigging because I have to wear glasses. If I don't have my glasses, I'm actually... like, my eyes will actually turn bright red. So I know, like, I'm not utilizing my face tracking as nearly as well as I could. Okay, there's an item here. We'll take that. Ooh, thief, okay. Can any of my Pokemon currently learn thief? Okay, technically yes. However, thief, because it's a dark move, has a special attack. And I think this is a Stardust? Oh, an Ether, okay. Oh, now what's throwing hands? A Geodude. You got your Garchomp Stone? Hooray! Alright, knock out the Geodude? Nice. That might be just enough to level up. It is. Hehehe. I'm pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid? No, you. Yeah, let's hit this guy with the Uno reverse. Mods, alchemically transmute his balls into tungsten. That'll show him. Leech life. I wish I had like a sucking sound, like you know when you're drinking something with a straw and it's very low and it makes like that suck noise? That would be very fun to put on to, like, to use when I get hit by Leech Life or any of the, like, absorption moves, like Absorb, Mega Drain, Giga Drain. Now you might be thinking, why would I switch Charmeleon in? Because I knew the Ekans had Intimidate, and Ember's a special attack, so it's my easiest way to beat Ekans here. Like, the only thing that would be easier if I had, like, a Psychic move, because Psychic would be special and super effective. So we've gone through there. Alright, can I fight you? Did I come to explore the cave too? No, actually, I'm surveying it for land. This is the future site of the Chum Bucket Mega Bucket. Too long has it stood in my way. Well, I can deny it no longer. I am small. I smell plankton. Oh yeah? Well, I smell... he's right. That reminds me, so starting in March, I'm gonna try and do some SpongeBob watch parties. You know, just hang out, vibe, having a good time. And I don't know, like, if I'll do, like, seasons 1, 2, 3, or if I'll just, like, grab one of my DVDs, like, one of the collection DVDs, and be like, okay, we're watching, you know, Christmas Who. And then it'll be, you know, there's I think 6 or 8, you know, Christmas winter themed episodes on there. And you know, that would be one Saturday, and then another one would be a different DVD. You know, do something like that. What do you think? Because I've got plenty. In fact, I think I even have some right here, like literally on my desk. Okay. Yeah, I have SpongeBob Christmas here. Got the Switch out today. Indeed, I do have me Switch. And there is a special sub-goal going on. Well, not special sub-goal, special sub-deal for anyone who is within the category for Pokemon Scarlet, sorry, not Scarlet, Pokemon Legends ZA, or Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. So if you're within one of those categories and someone gifts subs, or I think it might apply if they sub themselves, they will get an exclusive Pikachu badge in honor of Pokemon Day. I also put a sub discount on, so if you're looking to get the most bang for your buck while getting one of those badges, today is the day. On top of that, it was voted on that we will be changing from the Hat of Punishment games to a 300 sub goal for a cosplay stream with the webcam. And we are currently at 106 total subs towards that. And now we kick a giant rock snake in the foot. A best SpongeBob episode? Oh, there are so many, Luffy. I don't know if I can necessarily pick a best one. Okay, so we do not have any more potions. And nothing that way, so I guess I keep going up. Like, there are just so many good SpongeBob episodes. You like the swearing one? That is a good one. What if every time what if I recorded a video, but I didn't try, and I just edited, I swore in it, but I would... Bad Geese is always your favorite? That's another good one. And what if I did, a video and every time I swore, I bleeped it out like they do in the Amazing Digital Circus, and then played the dolphin noise? I feel like that would just make for a very funny video, regardless of whatever the video is about. But I would actually try to make it a good video, give me some credit, you know? I think there's an item this way. The dolphin sensor always cracks you up. Well, now I know what my audience likes. I mean, I already knew what you guys liked. You like me. And you like my stupid shenanigans. And of course, everyone loves Melanie, who is now loafing on the desk. So politely. Nice. So here's the thing when it comes to videos, is just trying to find a way to... I don't want to say reinvent the meta for it, but... You know, find a way to kind of make it different than the others. You know, really stand out. Like, a good example, if you were watching a nature documentary, also I just put my chapstick on. If you're watching a nature documentary, you might expect, the David Attenborough theme, not theme, voice, you know. Here we find the wild Zubat in its natural habitat. Versus, you know, what if we did something like, here we find Zubats in their home field, and they are now currently shaping the meta as they have found a new source of food and are coming out on the upper graphs of the stonks. You see what I mean? One is kind of what you would expect, but, you know, the second one is different it's unique, it stands out. And my main struggle is just trying to figure out that thing that I can do that stays within my interests, but also isn't just a copy-paste of everything else. Because, you know, Let's Plays and stuff are a dime a dozen. And even, like, you know, educational videos about, you know, a series, they've all been done so much, and we all know kind of what to expect. Alright, Melanie, you've got some fuzz. There, I got it. You're good. Yeah, one of these days I need to have like a really big brainstorming session with myself. Honestly, I wish I had more pre-workout on hand, because a few scoops of that into my iced tea, and my brain starts anamorphing and running like I've got hamsters with the zoomies on a wheel, and the wheel is from Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright. Well, time to heck up another grunt. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Oh, gotta turn my heating pad back on. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, super effective, nice. Zubat. Oh, Melanie, big yawn. Are you starting to fall asleep? Did I get the Mega Blaziken Stone yet? Honestly, I haven't touched ZA in a while. I probably should boot it up and just do my ranked matches. It's not gonna be that difficult for me. I just haven't done it. Okay, so you're the fossil dude. Honestly, I'm getting low on health, so I'm actually gonna just use my starter here. 2 matches or 3 talks to get all the stones. So 2 or 3 matches tops, like it's not that bad. I just haven't actually gone and done it yet. Oh golly, poison gas, I've dealt with that enough times. Yeah, something that's interesting about poison gas is that in double battles it does target both enemies. The more you know. Alright, coughing. Miguel and Tulio. Tulio and Miguel. Mighty and powerful god. Mighty and powerful god. The stars are not in position for this tribute. I could probably make it to the next, like, make it into Cerulean. I mean, we still have, like, 45 minutes or so until the next ad break, so there is a lot of time. I wonder if I could even try a gym attempt, because I'm not technically locked out of it. Also, just a random fact for everyone. One time I was playing Fire Red, I think it was, and I actually found a shiny Voltorb. I transferred it up, and then the data for it got deleted when it went into Pokemon, the Pokemon Bank, I believe. So a little sad there, but, you know, these games aren't coded very well. They have such tight deadlines to be released that they always end up buggy in some way, shape, or form. Deli, oh my god!
Sharon just rated us with a party of 29. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Hey! Chum Chum Ray, we smell fear and snacks. Ah! No! Stay away from my fear! I grew it myself! It's mine! Hiss! Grrr! Snarl! Hey Deli, how was the rest of your stream, beautiful? For those who don't know, Deli is a friend of mine, very good. An Italian VTuber who currently lives in Malta, and she did the unthinkable today. She ate pineapple pizza. You could literally hear her ancestors screaming and crying at her. Yeah, I expect tonight, as she's about to drift to sleep, her eyes fluttering like this, and then she'll see the spirits of her ancestors, and they'll be like, Deli, you have brought shame to the family. And then they'll pick up Anya and be like, as punishment, we are taking your cat. You can see why we're living in Malta now, sin was committed. BRB shower pass. Okie dokie, beautiful. Alright. Dome or Helix? Well, I mean, I have to go with my boy Helix. Despite how much I like Helix, I actually haven't used it much. Last time I used it was probably blue version. Like, OG blue version. Like, that's a long time ago. I did not mean to do that. You know what? It's just a Zubat, it's fine. Got away safely, nice. Okay, antidote. You'll love to see it. We're finally out of the cave. Hooray! And here we have Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Which, I mean, I probably should give one of them to Nori. I think Mega Punch. Okay, it can only be learned once. Although, I mean, if I give it to you, I could give Mega Kick. I'm pretty sure the other one... I'm pretty sure Mankey can get Mega Kick, right? Yes, okay. Oh, Melanie, careful what you flick, honey. Okay, so... Like, Mankey's definitely gonna be built to deal massive damage. Whew. No more scratch, and you learn Mega Kick. And now you... I'll use you to teach Mega Punch to Empress. Nah, hi Melanie. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Growl. Because let's be real, I'm never using Growl. You haven't once seen me click it yet. Alright, that covers all that. Any hidden items up here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, I have been wrong in the past. Nothing there. Okay, so I think this... Oh, well there is an item here. Ooh, the TM for Roar. Not that I'm gonna use it, but it exists. Bum bum bada bada bum bada bum bum bada bum. Alright, bag. So I have the tiny mushroom and the star piece I can sell. And we will see how Katsumi can do in the gym. Alright, Pokemart. Gotta sell, gotta sell, gotta sell. Tiny mushroom. And the star piece. Okay, not bad. We made some good money here. Alright, buy. Okay, so I can buy some super potions. I'll buy 10 of those. And I think that's actually pretty good. Kinda sucks that I don't have Absorb on the Katsumi yet. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Splash, I'm first up. Let's do it. I like to do it, do it. I like to do it, do it. I like to do it. Oh, this is gonna be some crazy good experience. Because they're basically on my level, and trainers always give even more experience than wild Pokemon. Okay, one more. Nice, okay, we got it. Booyah! Woomy! Beamo! Shelter. I don't know if you have any ice moves, because this is Gen 3. Icicle Spear is something it does learn, but I don't know if it has access to it in lists, specifically. Because in later generations, more moves become easier to obtain for Pokemon, instead of being locked, behind move tuners, or locked behind, breeding only. Alright, let's fight you next. Misty's literally just standing there watching us. Like, we could literally just turn and be like, hey Misty, you want a battle? And Misty can be like, yeah, sure. Hey, this is scary. Because I think it learns Peck. And this is not doing as much damage as I would like. But I think 5 might... Oh, there's the crit. Okay, 5 would definitely KO now. Oh, Supersonic. 55% of the time, I'm confused. Bullet Seed. Really? It still lived? Okay, so Supersonic, Tail Whip, Water Sport. What's your last move, then? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. You overwhelmed me? Darn tootin' I did. I do wish I could go do Nugget Bridge, but you have to fight your rival first, and I'm pretty sure my rival would stomp me. Well, we'll see. But I don't really want to go through Nugget Bridge, because I'm not going to stream for that much longer. Okay, how much experience do I need on you? Alright, 230, okay. I can do a couple wild battles, hit that, and then throw a rare candy on you. That would put me at level 18, which is not terrible. It's close to being on par with what I would expect from Misty. Okay, this, however, I have to abort this plan. Oh, I cannot escape. Don't peck me, please. Please don't peck me, please don't peck me. The only peck I want is a peck on the cheek. Please let me go. Thank you. Alright, chat, also just keep in mind, we are almost at the 50% goal. which means we will be getting super duper close. If we can hit that 50% goal, I will be eating the pickle covered in chili powder. Can we succeed in doing that this stream? Time will tell. We're super duper close though, less than 500 points away. So if you have a few spare points that you can donate, now's a really good time to do so. Alright, you know what? Can I just, like, scratch your eyes out? Okay, yes, generally I can just scratch your eyes out. Oh, we speed tie. That is so uncool. Oh, hey, effect spore puts you to sleep. Lovely. Yeah, this is oofies. But I do want to hit I do want to be level 18 for the Misty fight. Ooh, Melanie. If that gives me, like, Absorb or Mega... I don't think I get Mega Drain at level 18. That seems too early. Okay, level 8, so... This is one of the weaker ones. Okay, I'm sorry I called you weak. Huh, was that a crit? It was not a crit. Crazy. Do I have just any regular potions? No. Oh golly, what is this? Oh, a sand shrew. You know what? I could do a sand shrew. Like, surely Bullet Sea is strong enough now. I'm double your level, it's got my same type of attack boost, and it's super effective. Yeah, look at that, Melanie, we're winning! Yeah! Oh, rubs right by the ears, there you go. Chat, did I tell you that on Wednesday I went to a cat cafe? It was a blast. I've sent some pictures around. Yeah, it was such a fun time. I went with Yui. Yeah, we both had a good time. I'm gonna miss her after she moves. But she's gonna be in a better place. So, like, yeah, it'll suck not having her around, but at the same time, though, I'm happy that she's gonna be in a place that's better for her health. Now, chat, let's go. And you know what? For the vibes, we're putting up a prediction. Okay, start prediction. Okay, so... Will I beat Misty first try? Heck yeah. Or hemp no. And then voting period, I'll put that for 2 minutes. That'll give me a little bit of time to rub Melanie's head. Aw. Yeah, make sure you get your votes in while you can, ladies and gents. Who will win, and who will fall? Who will rise above it all? Hooey. You know what? It's worth having cat hair in my mouth. I love this little baby. Alright. Boop. Prediction is still up for under a minute. Make sure you vote your points. Get them in, get them in. Now's the time, boys and girls. Yee and haw. Vote, vote, vote. Let's do some gamba. Gamba, gamba, gamba. Vote your Melanies or donate them to the P.O. box. You've got time, you've got options. Come one, come all. Yep, now is the time. You want to strike it big? Or are you feeling like you have no luck? Or maybe you don't have any faith in me. In which case, I would feel insulted. Alright, Melanie, the time has come to say fair's fair. To pay our rent, now to pay our share. Alright, save just in case something funky happens. Okay, here we are. Katsumi, you're gonna carry me. All those traders who have a policy around Pokemon can turn pro. What's your approach when you catch and trade Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Alright, here's the Staryu. Which shouldn't be too bad for Paris. Water Pulse, that does kinda hurt. But I do also resist. So as long as I don't get confused, I'm fine there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna need about 7 hits. Like, solidify this. There's 3. So no, 6 might do it. Okay. Oh, there's that confusion I was talking about. What do you call a group of mushroom crab cultists? A Paris set? But okay. If I can land Bullet Seed? Okay, I do not. Okay, this got much more. Hey, Purring Pit, thank you so much for becoming a sweetie. Welcome, welcome. I am... Wait, Rattata, now's your time! This is what you were born to do! Alright, Kasumi's back. Yeah, no way I was gonna live that tackle. Okay. Now let's go. Bullet Seed again. Oh, Harding? Ha! You threw. Is this a Nuzlocke? No. This is a run of I want to relive my childhood and use Pokemon that I've never used before, or have used very, very long time ago. Okay, let's use a Super Potion and just kind of scope out how much damage she does. Swift. Okay, that doesn't count. That was a crit. You hear that, Melanie? She's getting RNG on me. Okay, see that I can work with. Right. Poison powder. I'll start chipping it away with the poison. And then Super Potion just to heal up. And then, depending... Okay, Swift. How much is Swift going to do? Okay, so I can take another Swift. That's right, come at me, Taylor. I'll throw hands with you. Okay, if I hit 5, that would be phenomenal. Do-do-do-do-do. Phenomenal. Do-do-do-do. Phenomenal. I am blowing through my Super Potion stash. Hey, I mean, we both have the same idea here. Alright. Were you saying boo or boo-ers? I was saying boo-ers. So with this, based on the amount of damage, I think if I get 3 more, then poison should pick up the KO. And mathematically, the odds of 3 or more are in my favor. 2. There's 3. Alright, poison should pick up the KO now. Oh yeah, look at you go, Katsumi. Oh yeah, my big girl. Woo, leash life, okay, that I will take. Over scratch? Any day, yeah. This fight would have gone a lot faster if I had leech life for it. How's Melanie? Melanie's great. Yeah, she got a few kisses and now she's off doing Melanie things. Yeah. All Pokemon up to level 30, Obey. Includes even outsiders you got in trade. There's more. But wait, there's more! You can now use Cut anytime, even outside of battle. Sir is basking in his pets for the moment. Hi, sir. Love the little kitty. Alright, so I get the TM. This is Water Pulse. I don't have a Pokemon to teach it to right now, but I have it. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. But yes, absolutely, we are going to heal. Bing, bing, bling, bing, bing. Okay, we have to save here. But I'm also gonna take a screenshot of the team right now. Click. What Pokemon we catching next? That's a good question. I don't know. Because a lot of the ones that I haven't used are later game thing. And as is tradition, you always save twice before you end the game. I don't make the rules, you know? Yeah, so, thank you all for coming to hang out. We had a blast, as always. And we are going to find someone we can raid. I have some people in mind. I'll just see who's playing what, because I wanna keep it in the spirit of Pokemon. You know? Team Rocket's raiding out again! Bing! Ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Okay, so let's just see who is doing what. Okay. So, I mean, what kind of vibes are we feeling, chat? Like, do we want, like, cozy vibes? Do we want kind of just, you know, regular kind of vibing? Hey, Screaming B13, thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Like, we've got cozy vibes, we got kind of just, you know, your normal everyday kind of vibes. We've got, like, super positive, you know, hot, more, like, bigger energy kind. Not, like, crazy over the top, but definitely the most, you know, energetic of the three. This game is Pog. No, you're Pog, Andy. Welcome in, welcome in. Andy, did you take a nap? Be honest now. Have you napped? Also, I'm really curious about something. How does my TTS pronounce your name? We're gonna see. Deborah, take the stage.
Hi, Endive.
Your name is Endive. Alright, Endive. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's better than Endu, right? Okay, so I'm gonna give 3 letters. And then the first letter that I see of those 3 will be the one that we go to. So we have K, L, T. Again, that is K, L, T. Tappy! What tappy? There's no tappies here. What are you talking about? Okay, we still need a letter. K, L, or T.
K or L or T?
Oh, so that's how Deborah would say that. Deborah, you're like super hot girly, like OMG. Alright, tick-tock on the clock and the party don't stop, no. Whoa-oh-whoa-oh-oh, whoa-oh-whoa-oh-oh. Tick-tock on the clock and the moon don't stop, no. Do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go visit the new guy I found today. They are... Are they still streaming? I think they are. Yes, they are. Okay. They actually happen to be Canadian as well, so that's actually super duper cool. So... yeah, let's go give them some love. Okay, ready? Yeah, actually, Andy, they live in the same province as us, I found out. I wasn't looking for them at all, it's just, I saw them playing my favorite game, and I was like, ooh, I have to watch them. And then it's like... yeah, so that's who we're gonna be raiding into, just in case anyone gets behind. Because I know sometimes on mobile, it gets stinky. Alright, so raid. Yeah, let's get ready to go show some lovely sister vibes. Are you ready to rock, chat? No. Good, because we've got customers! Alright, so first message for the non-subscribers, second message for all the subscribers. Thank you everyone who came out today for a wonderful time. I will be concluding this, well, not concluding, but continuing this, probably next week, at least get through more of it. I might do like some off-stream grinding, just to kind of strengthen my team up, because I have a feeling I'm going to struggle against killing a Pidgeotto. But yeah, let's get ready. I'm gonna go to my ending soon screen, and I'll see you all next week. Also, just to let you know, Seattle Regionals for Pokemon are this weekend, so let's hopefully watch some and have a great time. Bye-bye!